How's it going, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Prime Energon, and today we are taking a look at the Fallen from Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen. Oh my god, this guy is just amazing. The detail on this guy, in robot mode, he looks freaking awesome. This is really cool. Jet mode, Cybertronian jet mode, it's okay. It's pretty much just him all folded up. Not the best in the world, but oh my god, this in robot mode is beautiful. Definitely very alien-like and very cool looking. We take a look up close, but before we do, yeah, he's just awesome. Let's go ahead and put him aside and take a look at the box, shall we? So this is the Fallen Studio Series 91 Transformers. This is the front. As far as the back goes, some artwork, obligatory content on the back right here. The Fallen robot mode, Cybertronian jet mode, and he has a little gimmick too. Give me your face. Beside leader class Transformers. See right there. Bottom stuff, top stuff. Where is that? Okay, look at this face. Like, this thing is just freaking awesome. He looks fantastic. I love the plastic on here. Granted, a lot of this is clear plastic. Like, all of this is a smoky plastic, which is no problem. It looks cool and it gives it sort of like this 3D effect to the plastic, so it's not just a flat black or flat looking. It is all like a smoky color and it just looks really good, as you can see right there. Sort of gives it like a little translucent look to it. The hands, while aren't articulated, and the fingers, they look really good. So check out this head sculpt. Really nice detail. There is a little bit of light piping. While it's not the best in the world, if you were to shine a light like straight on the top of his head, all of his lights will show up, or his eyes will show up glowing. But really nice looking detail on this guy. Taking a look at his chest, he looks like a xenomorph to me. Like, seriously, very alien like. Taking a look at his legs, let's go ahead and take this staff out. He does come with a staff, and that is pretty much it as far as accessories go. Taking a look at his legs, very nice detailing on the legs. You get a lot of soft plastic sort of onto the legs, so that gives it just more layers on here. You can see the gunmetal, the black, just looks really nice. You get some nice little orange, copper, gold color on there. I would have liked to see more of that gold on the front rather than keeping everything on the back. As you see right here, it's mainly on the back that you get all these little accent orange colors. As far as the feet go, very nice detailing. I like the two-tone. He just looks really good. Taking a look at the arms, very nice work all in here. Just really cool looking. This guy just looks freaking amazing. Taking a look at the back, now this part is kind of weird because it's just sort of will move along when you move its arms. You can see right there, but they do tend to come out of the ball joint right here quite often, and I understand the look they're trying to go with here, which looks cool, but if they would have just made this a little bit more to where it doesn't come out as easy, that would have been pretty cool. And it doesn't really affect articulation that much. You can still articulate this guy. It's just every now and then he will come apart. But the cool feature is you can remove his face. You can remove this, and you get this. Rah. So when Optimus Prime removes his face, this is what you see, this little ugly guy right here. And again, this goes with the light piping. So yeah, his little face, but his mouth does open, which is pretty cool, and nice attention to detail with that face, as you can see right there. Really ugly face, but I like the attention to detail with the silver and the gold And the piping up here up top just looks really good. And here is the actual face. You can see I love this blue, this really nice, what, teal? I don't know what that is. But man, this thing just looks cool. And all it does is just pops onto his face just like so. And boom, he looks badass again. So yeah, very, very cool looking character. This thing is really, really nice when it comes down to the detail on this guy. It is just amazing. All this sculpt work on the arms and this color, this blue, just looks really, really good. Like, I'm very pleased. This is this guy, and he's big too. So here is the Fallen, and here is Megs. So as you can see, pretty much he's almost as big as Megs. Megs is they're about the same size when it comes down to size wise. He's a little bit wider. Here he is next to Sentinel Prime. This is the knockoff of Sentinel Prime, but pretty much the same mold. So yeah, he is a big guy, and I think that that's pretty cool because you get a good bang for your money when it comes down to for this. So as far as articulation goes, his head is on a ball joint, and it can move pretty much all the way around. Can do a little flippy, just 360 on his head. It can move up and down and tilt around, so a lot of expression on his face. Arms, they are on this joint, so if you were to disconnect that, he has a pretty good range of motion on his arms. They can go all the way out, and they can go all the way around. You see right there, he gets a bend at the bicep. There is a little bit of a double joint on here, so that's pretty cool. So he can cover his face. Oh my god, he's ashamed. He lost his face. So really, really nice detail. You also get a bicep rotation right there, and then you also get this right here for that. So that's really, really cool. You get a lot of different options. You also get this joint up here, again, due for transformation. You get wrist rotation, and they can come in and out. So that's pretty cool, pretty cool. No waist rotation on this guy. Obviously, there's no way to spin his waist around, so that is okay. As far as legs can go, they can kick all the way back and all the way front. You get a knee bend right here, but he's got them chicken legs, so he could stand all the way up, or he could be crouched, and you get that much of a bend at the knee. And then you also get this part right here where this will swivel, again due to transformation. And then you also get some articulation with the feet. You get a nice little wobble right there. Tiltage, no, a little bit of front and back tiltage as well. So you get a lot of options for articulation on this guy. You also get a swivel right there, and all of this will swivel in and out as well. So very nicely articulated, and look at the detail on this. Just really, really nice detail. You get a lot of this soft plastic right here that just sort of adds to the layers to this guy. He just looks fantastic. Oh, yeah, he looks great. That is just it. Robot mode, he looks great. Cybertronian jet mode is probably the weak point of this guy, so let's go ahead and see if we can transform him, shall we? So, and then his arms are going to come up just like that. All of this is going to get straightened out on his arms. Straighten this out. And then you're going to want to come to his legs and rotate these around like so. I think, if I'm not mistaken. And then these are going to get rotated around just like that. And do this side as well. So pretty much he has his feet crippled like so. All his toes are going to, as you can see, a little bit of a loose joint there. Not that serious. I'm pretty sure it can be tightened up just fine. Not worried about it at all. His toes are going to come in and fold in all of this like so. Come on this side. Bend all of this in. Fold down the toe. And that is pretty much it for that mode. This back piece right here is going to break apart. And all of this just snaps onto the back. You get some slots right here. And then you get this part right here, a tab that's going to just go on the back. And they will form together around this little joint right here. You can see right there, the little circle goes around that. And take these off for now. Keep them situated as far as left and right. Now, as far as his arms go, they are going to pretty much come all the way up, just like so. Pretty much rotate this piece right here, and then rotate at the bicep, and then just keep going, and then right here there's a slot right next to the blue part that this tab is going to go into, just like so, and that will snap into there just like that. Come over here on this side, rinse and repeat. So pretty much rotate the bicep or the shoulder right here, make sure all these spikes are pointing out, and then rotate right here, get everything lined up, and then make sure this is straight, and then bend the bicep down just like that and snap it in place. Boom. Just like that. Now, as far as everything else goes, you're going to want to make sure these are rotated around. Rotate around. You're going to take this part right here, the chest. I know this is kind of confusing. I probably already messed it up. We're going to keep on going. And this part is going to come up over his face, just like that, to cover up his face. And then his arms are going to come up. Rotate these up. Make sure you articulate the hands just like so. Rotate this up just like that. And now you're going to be left with something along the lines of this. Like I said, he's just pretty much folding himself up. Now right here on the crotch area on the back, this is going to break apart. And then all of this is going to come back just like that. Now you're going to get some slots right here that these tabs are going to go into. As you can see, this tab right here, and then this is going to go into that slot just like that. Now, all of this isn't the most secure when snapping into place, so a lot of things will come apart. So that is the weak point right here as far as transformation goes. Not much to be desired as far as the look, but robot mode is where this guy is at. Those will snap in just like that. And then you're gonna left with something along the lines of this right here. And then as far as his hands, just make sure that his hands are nicely tucked in. I like to bring them down as far as they come down, so they could just sort of cover up everything right there and just look a little bit more streamlined. Now, as far as these go, these can be a little annoying. You're going to pretty much want to angle these like that to where they're back. Snap this back into the ball joint. Just like so. And then you're going to get a little slot right here on the leg area that this part right there is going to snap onto. And as you can see, the leg does come out, so it does not stay together that well, which is, like I said, the downside of this transformer is the transformation is kind of iffy. You're going to want to pretty much just fold these back, snap this ball joint back in. You can pretty much rotate it around if you want to, just like that, and then make sure this piece is snapped in here, just like so. And then come around the other side, try not to break everything apart. And then snap this back in there. Just like that. Rotate everything. And then snap this piece back into there. And that is pretty much all she wrote for transformation mode. So pretty much, yeah, he is just folded up. But he does look pretty cool though. Does not stick together pretty well. But he does look pretty cool. You do have a little port down here, so if you want to put this guy on a stand, you can put him on a stand and just sort of display him in his Cybertronian jet mode. But as you can see, the detail on here does look pretty cool, and it does look pretty menacing, but it's just the way it's put together. It does not stay together too well. And like I said, it's just him pretty much just folded up, and it doesn't look all that great. It looks cool, but it just does not hold up pretty well when it comes down to transformation and just the way everything feels. It just looks like and feels like it's going to come apart. And all of these right here, they don't tab in as well, and the legs don't tab in as well too. But he does look pretty cool. Definitely robot mode is going to be this guy's look, and how I will be putting him on my shelf is going to be definitely in robot mode. So that is Cybertronian mode for the Fallen. Now, as far as accessories, he does come with his face, and he does come with a nice spear. I would have liked to see more of that blue color in the little inlays right here on the spear, just to give it that glowing effect like it had in the movie. And you can put this together to give it his long spear right here that he will wield. And yeah, it's pretty cool. And in jet mode, to store this, you're going to get some ports right here on the legs that the spear will go into. You get a peg right here, and this will sort of just go in there. And I'm not going to try to mess with it too much, because then he will come apart, but it'll look along the lines of this for weapon storage for that spear in Cybertronian jet mode. So yeah, pretty cool, pretty cool. He does look pretty cool as far as jet mode goes, but the shining saving grace of this guy is going to be in robot mode. It's just freaking amazing for this guy. He looks awesome in robot mode. Jet mode, like I said, not the best. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. This has been my review of the Fallen from Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. And subscribe, like, and share, and I will see you next time. Peace.